Welcome to this explainer. We're diving straight into a monumental shift happening right now in the life sciences sector. We'll be breaking down McKinsey's landmark report, Agents, Robots, and Us, along with the absolute latest industry data. Our goal is to understand how artificial intelligence and robotics are not just updating but entirely reimagining the pharmaceutical workforce. If you work anywhere in this industry, the way you operate is about to fundamentally change. Let's get started.
We're mapping this out in 5 clear parts: the new pharma era, 3 forces reshaping work, the human-machine partnership, new skills and hybrid roles, and finally, strategic imperatives for leaders. We're moving straight from the exponential tech itself right into what it means for your career.
All right, part 1, the new pharma era, going beyond the myths of automation. Let's completely shatter the idea that automation just equals job losses. This is really a story of work reimagined.
Get a load of this number. A staggering 83% of pharma professionals are going to need to reskill for digital roles in the near future. And we're not just talking about the IT department here. We mean chemists, clinical trial managers, and quality control inspectors. Demand for AI fluency, it's shot up 7-fold in just 2 years. So, the skills that got you here, well, they won't necessarily be the ones that take you into the future. Now, why this massive push? Well, the financial incentive behind this transition is just staggering. PwC projects that strategic AI adoption could unlock over $250 billion in value for the industry within the next 5 years. Innovative companies could literally double their operating margins, taking them from 20% today to over 40%. Value creation on that massive scale means this transition isn't just worth it, it's absolutely inevitable.
And on the ground, that financial value translates to some mind-bending productivity leaps. For example, a BCG multi-agent system deployed for a leading pharma company took clinical trial protocol drafting from 6 months down to mere days. 6 months to days. And the most crucial part? They pulled this off with full regulatory compliance and zero loss of scientific rigor.
Moving to part 2, 3 forces reshaping work. To understand how incredible leaps like that are actually possible, we have to look at the 3 massive technological forces hitting pharma right now.
The first force is Agentic AI. Now, this is a massive step up from your basic generative AI copilots. Think of Agentic AI as an autonomous digital colleague. These systems can actually plan, synthesize data, adapt on the fly across really complex workflows, and break down high-level goals into coordinated subtasks. They're not just drafting an email, they are running full root cause analyses on manufacturing deviations. And that impact compounds across the entire pharma value chain. We're talking 25% time reductions in early drug discovery, dropping manufacturing deviation resolution times by 40 to 50%, even cutting clinical trial timelines in half through faster patient recruitment. Agentic AI is literally redefining the baseline for speed and efficiency in this industry.
The second major force driving this change is robotics. The pharmaceutical robotics market is set to completely explode, tripling from $1.52 billion in 2025 to over $4.5 billion by 2034. But look, this isn't just about throwing more machines at a problem. It's a shift from rigid automation toward intelligent, physical co-workers. Picture collaborative robots safely working right alongside humans in the lab to speed up drug discovery, or handling ultra-precise manufacturing without any risk of human contamination.
Then we have the third force, enterprise AI. If agents do the cognitive thinking and robots do the physical lifting, enterprise AI is the intelligent central nervous system running the whole show. These platforms are now orchestrating clinical data, regulatory intelligence, real-world evidence, and manufacturing quality, all at massive scale, all at the exact same time.
This brings us to part 3, the human-machine partnership. Bringing agents, robots, and enterprise AI together leads right into the core philosophy of McKinsey's framework.
This is essentially the blueprint for your future workflow. Work is evolving into this beautiful 3-way partnership. Robots take on the physical volume, the precision filling, the high-throughput screening where sterility is paramount. Agents handle the cognitive routine, massive data synthesis, and document drafting, which leaves humans to handle what's truly irreplaceable. We're talking goal setting, safety decisions, scientific creativity, and patient empathy. Machines handle the volume, humans drive the vision. The economic payoff for getting this partnership right is massive. Data shows companies pairing people and AI tools most effectively are looking at unlocking $2.9 trillion in economic value. But catch this last part carefully. Through genuine workflow redesign,
That is absolutely crucial. You don't capture that kind of value by just automating a random task here and there. It is captured by completely tearing down and redesigning workflows around this new collaborative synergy between human, agent, and robot. So let's get into part 4, new skills and hybrid roles. What does this collaboration actually mean for your day-to-day work, and what action do you need to take?
Look at the clear dividing line here for your professional development. Skills highly exposed to automation, routine data entries, standard literature reviews, manual document prep, those are quickly fading away, being handed straight to agents. But on the flip side, look at the skills that will endure and honestly skyrocket in value. Scientific judgment, systems thinking, ethical reasoning, AI fluency, meaning you know how to prompt, validate, and govern these tools. Your human skills become infinitely more valuable because you're the one interpreting the patterns and deciding what action to take.
And this whole dynamic is birthing some seriously fascinating new hybrid roles across the industry. Just check out these titles. We're seeing a total fusion of traditional science with advanced digital tech, an AI drug discovery lead, blending chemistry with machine learning and prompt engineering, or a GXP AI engineer, fusing software expertise with strict life science regulatory validation. The old silos between science and IT, they're completely dissolving. To really grasp the sheer scale of this opportunity, check out this projection. India's pharmaceutical sector alone is expected to create 6.3 million of these new, digitally fluent jobs by 2030. The global demand for professionals who can bridge that gap between biological science and data architecture is just exploding.
Now, you might be wondering, how do massive organizations actually pull off a transition like this? Well, KPMG recently showed how to tackle this reskilling challenge by using AI itself. For a global pharma company, they used an AI inference engine to map the exact skills of 15,000 employees. They figured out exactly what future skills were needed, and then deployed AI career companions, these personalized digital chatbots, to guide employees on custom upskilling journeys. It is a highly tailored, super efficient way to transform an entire workforce.
Finally, let's wrap up with part 5. Strategic imperatives for leaders. Here is how executives need to execute this transformation from the top down.
For the leaders tuning in, the crucial point is that passive adoption just isn't going to cut it. Leaders have to intentionally redesign workflows, not just swap out individual tasks. You've got to invest in AI fluency at every single level, from the shop floor operator straight up to the C-suite. Build a dynamic skills architecture and deliberately design these new hybrid roles. But most importantly, you have to critically balance these massive efficiency gains with responsibility. In pharma, patient safety and output reliability are absolutely non-negotiable.
The pharma industry is riding a massive wave of exponential change right now. But the core takeaway from all this data is that the human role isn't diminishing. It's being significantly elevated. When agents and robots take on the heavy volume of tasks, we're freed up to focus on scientific vision and real patient care. Which leaves us with one vital question to ponder as we close out this explainer. Will you build skills for the world that was, or the world that is arriving? Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.